Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your reading. We get started with some oracles today. Hope you're getting started to a productive day, okay? I'm hearing the word productivity. Some of you could be working on a new product. You could be a product designer. You could be a product engineer. You could also do graphic designing for a product, okay? Some of you could need to get some new products for your shop. I'm also hearing skincare, so you could work with skincare, or you could need some new skincare products is what I'm hearing. Okay, we're coming in with the shadow and light card, number 6. Okay, shadow and light. Oh, why is that film bouncing around? Let's focus that. Okay, we have appreciation, greed, fear, and anxiety. The bracelets are standing out to me here, so you could like to wear crystal bracelets, or you could want to check out my 22Mystics shop Etsy. I'll be dropping some more bracelets in there, okay? I would appreciate that. Okay, so I feel like so far this is also shining some light. Like, are you having any anxiety around greed at all, or like greedy people around you? Appreciate your shadow side and your fear, okay? Embracing your fear. Addressing how the past versions of yourself could be stuck in fear, okay? Especially for those of you who are doing soul retrieval. Relationship and solitude, okay? Some of you could be, that could be a decision or an indecision between relationship and solitude. That card's a little bit creepy to me, the way it looks. What else? Okay, we have solution and problem. All right, so a lot of you could be, you could also work doing like problem resolution. Some of you could do chat support, or like phone, what's it called? Like call center, customer service, you know, like either, excuse me. You could do either like tech support or call, you know, call center support. Okay, we have love versus hurt here. So I feel like some of you could be in solitude because you've been hurt, and some of you are in a loving relationship, okay? I feel like we're going to get the tarot at this time. Let's kind of clarify what's going on here. There's, with this deck, I think I used it one other time or a couple times on my channel. I almost view it as there's two different people here. So some people are resonating with the first, and some are resonating with the second. So at this time, the reading's going to split into two. So if you are number 1 and you're resonating with the shadow, appreciation, and fear, you're number 1. If you're resonating with light, greed, and anxiety, you're number 2. Okay, so I'm going to address what's going on here with 2 different timelines. So we're splitting the fire signs into 1 and 2. So for those of you who are resonating with number 1, you could be working through some relationship issues and you're solving some of them. Okay, so you have a loving partner that you're working through stuff with. The others of you who are single, I guess you don't have to be single, but I feel single in solitude. You have some problems, I'm hearing like with pain management, or with like emotional, kind of like you're in a lot of emotional pain. So seek relief in a healthy coping way. Like look up healthy coping mechanisms. I'm also hearing coke. So some of you, you know, if you're having any issues, you could also be in solitude because you have a drug problem. Okay, this is really hurting you and those around you. So don't be afraid to check into rehab. Don't be afraid to get an addiction counselor. Don't be afraid to detox. That's, you know, coming back up here, that's the fear. Okay. What if you went through life in a natural way and addressed, like, with drug addiction, you have to think, what triggers me to use drugs, and when I stop, what's gonna come to the surface when I stop. Okay. And for those of you who have other addictions, that's the same thing. It could be shopping, it could be eating, it could be drinking, like whatever's going on. Those of you who are still confronting addictions, I feel like it's ongoing on it, to be honest with you. I do. When you stop using drugs, stop shopping, stop binge eating, stop withholding food, what comes to the surface? That's the point you want to get to. You may need help to get there. Okay, so some of you, I'm really proud you've already worked through this, or it's ongoing for you. And others of you, you're getting to the point where you can admit you have a problem. Okay, anyone who's done 12-step knows you have to admit that you have a problem to start healing from the problem. If you're going to deny that there's a problem there, you're going to stay with a problem that hurts those around you as well. Especially those of you with children, it affects children hugely. Okay, so we're starting off with the Justice here. Okay, Libra energy. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Cups. Some of you had a greedy partner. For those of you in number 2, maybe a narcissist. Some of you don't even know yet. I feel like I'm speaking to some of you who are not on the journey yet. So you could just be like observing my channel. Some of you have not realized yet the relationship between like narcissism and narcissists, codependency, and empaths. Okay, narcissists allow empaths to, what is it? It's either stay angry or repress their anger. Okay, so for those of you who are going around, I have people all the time telling me they're empaths. Okay. And I get that. And you probably are. However, what kind of codependency is there with a narcissist around you or in your family? Or some of you could be the narcissist that's hurting your family because you have some problems. Okay. I forget his name right now. It's a black man. He's a black man. And I'm seeing his videos right now in my mind. He's a narcissist in recovery. Okay. So he has a whole channel talking about his experiences, the ways he would hurt people, how he would manipulate people, and he could sit there and tell you about all of it. Okay. So try to find his channel. I don't remember the name. So we have Justice here for conflict. Okay. So for those of you in a healthy relationship, there could still be conflict. Like, I feel like, also, here's the thing. If you're in a relationship and there's never any conflict, I think that's a red flag. Okay. I think human nature has some conflict, but it doesn't have to be like extreme. Okay. Human nature is human nature. Like, that hasn't really changed. Okay. Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. Some of you are having anxiety about, well, some of you, the fear is holding you back, or the fear, this is like some fear around money for some of you for number 1, and some of you for number 2, you have anxiety about taking a leap of faith here. Some of you, because of the way the Fool, it's weird because this is like a zoomed in Fool. Okay, usually it's further back. This Fool, I feel like he is in some way, because of the way the picture is, afraid to face either the fear or face the past. Okay. So with the relationship and solitude, some of you also could resonate with relationship and solitude. What I mean by that is you could feel like maybe avoiding your partner right now. Maybe you need to do some inner work. So try to like verbalize that the best way that you can. If it's someone you want to be with, so that they don't feel isolated while you're going through some stuff. Okay, we have the Judgment card here. Also, some of you that this is like in the past, like you already have confronted your addictions and you're working through it. You could have, you know, lost some family members during that. You could be receiving karma at this time. Heavy karma for some of you. Solution to the problem. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles here with the World. Some of you have, like, I feel like now I'm speaking to the Divine Masculine. Some of you have a really supportive wife who has come up with a lot of solutions for you, especially with your problems. It solves a lot of problems. You could be under judgment from a Queen of Pentacles, whether that's a partner. I feel like it's a main female, so whether it is your mother, like whoever the main woman is in your life. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. The top of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you're struggling to move on because it hurts. And some of you, you might be kind of like stubborn in love. Or you have a stubborn partner. You could be in a relationship with someone who's stubborn, or that's you. Okay, I'm hearing that song, Love on the Brain. Okay, something about having love on the brain. Okay. Some of you need to sit in meditation and zoom out on what's going on. Some of you, that's going to be like rehab. Okay, I'm getting rehab. We talked about rehab before. Was it also in a fire sign video? I don't remember. Okay. Amy Winehouse told me I should gone to rehab. I said no, no, no. Okay. A time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. So some of you, that's like your addiction counselor, or you may need a marriage counselor for some of you. Maybe a therapist for a couple of you. I would say that the sea turtle would be a really cool spirit animal to work with for you right now. Okay, we have Fiona and the Unicorn. The gift of sacred sight. Okay. So some of you have sacred sight. You could be clairvoyant. Okay, Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Okay, so some of you are manifesting a safe place to go. Some of you, that's like, maybe you need to go home. I've met people who have detoxed at home with their family from alcohol, you know, going through the shakes. There are serious risks for detox, okay? So I always recommend going to a professional center to detox, but some people do it at home. But like, for example, with alcohol, you can have seizures. I feel like you can die from withdrawal. Other drugs have different withdrawal symptoms. So if you've never, like, if you have a serious addiction going on and you have not withdrawn, or you've been in your drug addiction for years, it could be very serious for you to withdraw. I'm also hearing the Eminem song about pills. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a pill addiction. This could be also someone else around you that you're wanting to help, or that has come to you for help. I mentioned this in the other addiction video. Some of you need to call your insurance and find out what addiction center or Addiction recovery is covered for those of you that have health insurance in the US, or I don't know, if you're in a different country, something else might be going on. Okay, I will show you whom to trust. So some of you got some untrustworthy people around you. Also, this channel is a safe place for you to go. Okay, we have deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. Yeah. So some of you don't know what that's going to look like or be like, and that's okay. The first step is admitting you have a problem and seeking assistance, okay? There also should be some chat support online for those of you who like don't want to make the phone call or whatever. Get into a chat support. In the US, certain states have lines like, I don't know what they all are, but like a 211 or like a 3-digit line that you can call, and that way you can get referred to your local addiction rehab center or local assistance, okay? We have the hedgehog love, positive, uplifting new friends. Okay, so new friends are there for you no matter what's going on. You're about to meet some new friends. Okay, we have a loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. So you're going to be protected through all of this. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but you're going to be protected, and you're going to have people who care about you around you. So some of you are dealing with people currently around you who do not have your best interests at heart. They could be supporting your drug habit. They could have kind of gotten you on drugs. Some of you haven't even realized that yet. And how your life has changed since you have met certain people. So there's real true friends on the other side of your addiction. And we have sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. Yeah, so you're completely shielded. Those of you who are going to make those calls and make some changes today, I'm really proud of you. Thank you for doing that for yourself and those around you and the world. Okay, others of you, like you could still be like in a relationship or marriage and dealing with this. And some of you have really strong partners who are going to support you through this. Or, you know, I've met some people who have gone through rehab together, or, you know, 12-step meetings together. They've gotten sober together. They used to do drugs together and they got sober together. So some of you can bring your partner with you, but some of you can't. Okay, what's your advice? And some of you, this could be on a past timeline. Okay, some of you, this is involved with your soul journey. Okay, if you go to like a 12-step program, it's going to be talking about spirituality and addiction. Okay, manifestation. So some of you, your soul is wanting, like, I'm getting this purification energy. Okay, so no matter what's happened, where you're at in your life, you can always start over. Okay, we have abundance. Medicine. Some of you need to get on meds potentially, you know, talk to your doctor, your addiction counselor. There's also some meds that can help you with your addiction. I'm just going to give you an overview. I'm not a medical professional, but I've also heard of some rehabs where you can go in and they actually sedate you, or maybe even kind of, you know, like when you have a surgery and they put you to sleep for it. There's some addiction centers that will do that, and you wake up completely clean of drugs. But you have to treat the underlying issues of your addiction. Okay, so some of you could need some medicine. Some sound healing could really help. Some of you are actually sound healers and you don't know it yet. I'm getting particularly singing bowls. Okay, you have another protection here. You have so much protection around you through all of it. Okay, retreat. Some of you need to go on a retreat. Some of you, that's a spiritual treat. I heard treat, but retreat. Or you need to go on a retreat with your partner. Or some of you need to go to a recovery retreat. Okay, we have lightning. Some of you, this is going to be what sparks and strikes you with your awakening. I could also be speaking to some shamanic practitioners. Okay, a lot of people, the lightning strike is what can signify that they are actually either shaman or shamanic practitioner. In the middle of the deck, I just pulled out the rest card. Some of you could love dolphins. Sorry, I think the picture's interesting because it looks like the ocean, but this looks like a creek, the side of a creek, but maybe it's a different area. I don't know. Okay, so you need to get a lot of rest at this time. All right, let's come in with the final messages. Think of a sign or symbol. Pause the video if you need to. If your sign or symbol is here, it's going to be like a yes. Okay, we have the evil eye with protection, especially on the web. We have the yin yang sign with balance. And we have the fence with boundaries. So you need to all put up your protective boundaries at this time and come into balance. We have the bullseye, stay focused. Some of you may like to play darts. Okay, a lot of abundance is coming in. We have the cowrie shell. Some of you could be shell throwers, or that could be on your path. Some of you could make jewelry with shells. If you're like me, I like to use those in my jewelry. Okay, go pick up a crystal, celebrate your achievements, celebrate yourself. We have the star with divine guidance, the palm with destiny. Some of you could be a palm reader. Also, the name Destiny stands out. This is reversed. The yield sign's reversed. Okay, so some of you could be palm readers, or you may get some. I don't know. For me, I haven't really been to palm readers. I don't know a lot about it. But you could either be destined to read palms and give out divine guidance, or you may want to stop in one of those shops and get a reading, should you feel called to. Okay, I have the yield sign in reverse with patience. Some of you are not, I'm hearing slow your roll. Some of you need to slow down and get sober, or get like emotionally sober. That comes after the original sobriety. And you need to be patient with yourself on your journey. Some of you are not being patient with your journey or with yourself right now. Okay? I was going to say, I don't know if you can see that, but you can. All right, guys. For fire signs, good luck with whatever you choose. Make good choices. Let me know how the reading resonated for you. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, I would greatly appreciate your Cash App donations. Thank you so much. And I will see you in your next reading. Bye.